Hello, welcome back to another Tier List Tuesday. Just wanted to stick a sort of guideline in when I'm doing these videos. There's not a guarantee that I'm going to be able to do these every single Tuesday because of the way my rota falls and stuff. So it's usually when I can do it on the day off or when I'm free. So this one's been uploaded a day later. So I don't want people to sort of hold. I can't even change the playlist. I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I'd just call it Tier List whenever. But I only changed it to Tier List Tuesday because it obviously Tier List Tuesday TNT, but I'm not always going to be able to upload them on Tuesday, so it will be, I'll try and do one a week. But yeah, that's sort of what I wanted to say going forward. But we have got one for today, and it's the best Xbox exclusives. So let's have a look at that and go through that. Okay, you know the rules. Little Bevo Easter egg there. So these are the games here. These are all Xbox exclusives, and this is the list here. God tier, great, okay, bad, trash, never played. So let's get straight into it. 12 minutes. I also saw this, you can play this on PlayStation. I've played 12 minutes and I thought it was absolutely amazing. It's basically a game where it's like Groundhog Day, and it resets itself every 12 minutes, and it's from a top-down view, and you're in this apartment and you've got to try and learn from your mistakes because different things happen. It's like a sort of Groundhog Day. Really interesting game. It's an indie game. You can get it on PlayStation and Xbox, but obviously Xbox owns everything now. So moving on, Ori and the Blind Forest. I've got this on Switch, but I've never played it, so that's going to go into there. Gears of War. I don't know what that is. Gears of War. I've got a Gears of War there and a Gears of War there, so I'll put that there and I'll use that as the real Gears of War. Flight Simulator. Technically, it's an absolute. Technically, it's up there. You can fly over your house, which is crazy. But for me, as a game, for enjoyment, fucking trash. Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. This game was awful. It wasn't the Banjo Kazooie game that we wanted. It was a building game where you build cars. It was just focused around building, where it wasn't really a platformer where you collected things like Super Mario 64, Banjo Kazooie and Banjo on the 64. It was nothing like that. So this was a bad game. In fact, I'll put it there as well. I'm being really harsh today. Battletoads, never played it, but if I did, I'll put it there. Don't know what that is. Never played it. Crackdown 3, really bad game. The campaign, I started the campaign, but I just wasn't impressed by it at all. And it was in development for so long, and then what we got was just utter pish. So that's going there. In fact, I'll probably put that there as well, to be honest with you. Cuphead is a 2D side scroller, but it's like animation from like old cartoons. It's in that sort of style. Very hard game. Got it on the Switch. It's a great game. It's very good, very, very good. Fable Legends, never heard of it. Now here's where we're going to get a little bit controversial, because look at all the fucking Forza games. I'm not a big car game person, especially racing simulators. I like things like Blur, Mario Kart, Need for Speed, something that doesn't take itself too seriously. Really enjoyed Forza Horizon 4 and 5, but the rest of them, for me, awful. Never played. Sorry, let's just do this properly, because I don't want to come across like I'm being an absolute twat. Forza 4, didn't enjoy it. And then after that, I was just really put off by Forza. Never played Forza Horizon, never played that one. That was good. And that was good. Forza 6, never played it. Gears Tactics, never played it. Gears of War 5, let's do it in order. See, there's not enough pictures, the JPEG, so let's just say that's Gears of War. That's the remake. See, I can't really see. Gears of War remake was amazing. Let's say that's Gears of War, the original. Fucking amazing. Let's say that that's Gears of War 2. Amazing. Well, let's say that's Gears of War 3. Amazing. Gears of War 4. Okay. And I'm playing Gears of War 5. And I'll be honest, I'm sitting probably there with it at the moment. The original trilogy and the remake were fantastic. Great story. Cover-based shooter. The chain gun. Using the Hammer of Dawn, guiding your squad around. Really cool plot with the locusts living underneath us and coming out on emergence day, and just that whole sort of humanity's trying to survive above ground, and you know, just a great game. And each game just builds and builds. Great characters, great voice acting, great level design, great bosses. The first boss was a bit shit, that General Ram, and it just ends quite abruptly. But obviously, it's part of a trilogy. 4, 5, and no mention of 6 yet. But I should probably finish Gears of War 6. But love the Gears of War games. Grounded is rumoured to be one of the games coming to PS5 and a Nintendo Switch maybe, but definitely for PlayStation. Not definitely, because it's still, you know, Phil Spencer wouldn't tell us for some reason. Grounded is basically a crafting survival game. Think Honey, I Shrunk the Kids meets Minecraft. I played it, wasn't a huge fan of it. Maybe would give it another second chance, but I would say it's not terrible. But I'm kind of biased anyway because I don't like crafting games. Not a big fan of crafting games. Why I couldn't get away with Pal World. So we've got Halo, Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Master Chief Collection. The first Halo game is Halo 3, 2, or is it Halo 1, 2, 3, Halo 4, Halo 5? So what's that then? We'll take that as the regular Halo. The first Halo. Amazing game. Changed the way first-person shooters, you know, were received. Just defined a genre, really. Amazing. Great story. Couch co-op. Using vehicles. Having online, eventually, not with Halo, but you could play 4-player cooperative, which is what we used to do around at my mate Chris Russell's house. We used to have LAN parties. You know, 2 Xbox back-to-back with TVs back-to-back. Red on one side, blue on the other. And it was just amazing. Just game changer. Really cool story. Master Chief, an amazing character. Halo, the actual world itself. Just an amazing fucking experience. But I'm going to go into that as well. The Master Chief Collection, although it released in a really shit state, to the point where it just didn't work, I came into it quite later on, and I think the Halo Master Chief Collection is fucking amazing. And I think it should be one of the games considered to go to PlayStation as well, if I'm being honest with you. It's Halo 1, 2, 3 and Reach. I think they've added Halo 4 now. I'm not too sure. Amazing, just updated graphics. You can switch between old graphics and new graphics. It's got all the maps, all the multiplayers. It's just a fucking amazing experience to play them games over and over and over again because they're fucking timeless. But there's Halo 1, 2 and 3, amazing. Halo Reach was fucking brilliant, which was a prequel to Halo 1. And you saw what happened to the team that were trying to get Chief away from that planet. And then the franchise just took an absolute fucking nosedive off the cliff. Because while 1, 2, 3 and Reach were great, and ODST, I never played that. Halo 4, fucking trash. Halo 5, absolutely fucking awful. Never played Halo Wars 2, never played Killer Instinct, never played Will of the Wisps, even though I own it as well. But let's go back to Halo 4 and 5, sorry. I just didn't like the way 343 were trying to make it like Call of Duty. Didn't like the power-ups you could use. Halo 4 especially, I didn't like. Or was it 5? Halo 5, I really didn't like the fact that they were giving you less ammunition with guns. And it was they did it to try and make you sort of pick up a gun, try new weapons, but it was just frustrating. The Forerunners were terrible the character designs for the Forerunners and Halo 4, it was just fucking awful games. The way 5 was marketed against, like, you were going after Chief and you were playing as this Spartan Locke, and they have a bit of a punch up and then that's it, they shake hands and shit. It's just awful, really bad. Halo Infinite's not on here, I've just noticed as well. Quantum Break, never played it, but I probably should because I love the studio. Rare Replay, although I've probably played them in the past, I've never played that version. Recore, never played that either. Rise, Son of Rome, never played that either. Scalebound was cancelled. Sea of Thieves, fucking amazing game, and I hope that's one of the games that comes to PlayStation as well because I would buy it again on there. Great open world pirate game to just play with your friends, and I've never seen water and ocean graphics in any game than Sea of Thieves. It's just absolutely amazing. The game's beautiful, but has that sort of cartoony feel. Never played State of Decay 2. Sunset Overdrive, for me, was a great game. Never played Tell Me Why. And Titanfall is fucking amazing. Like, that was an absolute game changer as well for me. The fact that you could run on walls, first person shooter, just online, no campaign, and then you just call in this massive sort of transformer sort of style Titan, and whoever's in that basically just dominates the battlefield. But if someone else gets a Titanfall, they sort of duke it out, and it's like having these massive sort of mech giants fighting over you while you're trying to survive as well. So that's the list. Bit of a short one this week, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So that's where you can sort of see my taste in the games for Xbox and where I sort of feel like a lot of stuff isn't. I mean, realistically, I have played these slightly, and I know that they're good games, so I'd probably put them up there just to give Xbox its due. I'm not going to move the Forza games because I have never played them. I know that they are highly regarded. In fact, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to have to go through and do that for everything. But I really like what I played of these, so I'd probably put them there. Actually, be a bit fairer. Never played any of these. And I don't think I'd be interested to play any of them. Maybe Rise Son of Rome, maybe Quantum Break, State of Decay, maybe Killer Instinct, maybe as well. But that's generally where I fall on the spectrum for Xbox exclusives now. Obviously, the exclusive umbrella's widened now because Bethesda's in there and all that sort of stuff, which confuses things. But I say that's where we're at for the video. So apologies again that the video is late. I will try and get one out for next Tuesday, but if I do not make it in time because of work or whatever, don't crucify me, is basically what I'm saying. You know, I am just a normal person with a life. This is a side hobby. I will try my best to do a tier list Tuesday for Tuesday, but if I do miss it by, sometimes I might even drop one early. Sounded like talking about a fart there. Sometimes I might drop one early, sometimes I might drop one a day late. I just don't want to hang my hat on this Tuesday thing because I'm not always going to be able to do it because of work, as I said at the start of the video. So that's it. Hope everyone's well and hope everyone's playing some awesome games. I really want to play Helldivers. I've bought it. Can't play it because the servers are fucking down. Can't find anyone to play a fucking match with, and it's hard as fuck, even on easy by yourself, because maybe I'm just shit, but it is fucking difficult. But from what I've played, it is a great game. Also playing the Tomb Raider remake as well, which is fucking hard as fuck as well, because even just the saving system, the amount of times I've gone to save a game and loaded an old save and I've lost out on all this progress, or I've not saved because I'm arrogant and think that there's an auto save feature and I just fall off a cliff and die, and then I've got to start the whole level again. Just really makes me to pull my beard out, or even just pull my pubes out. Do you know what I mean? Cheers.